it's 9:01, so we're going to get started and walk you through this. And then if you have any questions, you can always message me at terry@atlasandbeyond.com, or you can find me on Facebook. That's Terry Ward Golightly. So you can most definitely do that. So let's get started. Okay, so the very first thing you want to do, my apologies, is you can always log in from your back office through your own website, or you can go to, let me turn this camera off because I do make all kinds of crazy faces whenever I am teaching. Very good. Okay. All right, so this is your back office. Everybody's back office looks the same. As you get into this, you will have, later on, I will take you to the Facebook trading, our Facebook page, Atlas and Beyond Trading. Once we go there, I'll show you where the FAQ is that I was talking about earlier. But what I was referring to when I said action bar is this is the action bar. You'll notice as you run your mouse across it, it creates action. So that's why I call it the action bar. The thing that I was telling you about before, you'll notice that your cursor goes from a pointer to a hand. That means that all these are actions. And as you become familiar with the compensation plan, you will need those. So where I want to take your attention and where you should direct people as you grow your teams, as you become, you are asked to do different things in your back office, I want to point you to this. This gear wheel in the upper right-hand corner is the key to everything where you want to update your information as soon as you get into your back office as a new person. All right, so you would click here, noticing that this is it would be your name and your ID or IBP number. Again, this is your ID and IBP number. As you come in as a customer, you have an ID number. If you choose to grow a business, if you choose to become a business partner or business promoter, then that will become your IBP number. All right, so you click here. You want to go to My Profile, and this is where things can change for different people. So your member language or your primary language might be something other than English. So you would want to go here and you would want to change this to your native language. Okay. And then after everything, there is a submit button. So you'll notice that each one of these sections each have a submit button, and you want to make sure you do that. If you make a change, then you would submit. So this is for your password. If you wanted to update your password at any time, you can do that. And again, you would want to submit. This is where you find your replicated website. Everyone's replicated website looks like this. There will be a prefix, and then there will be .myatlasandbeyond.com. If you wanted to change that for any reason in the future, you would change that here and then hit submit. I want to make sure that your information here is correct. I want to stop here for just a second because this is very important, that the information that is here in the address information is your actual address that is associated with your card on file. Again, that needs to be the address with the card on file. I have many people in places all across this great world, and they have different circumstances or situations where their country is not the United States, and they may or may not have a zip postal code. So we fixed it where that's not necessary in most instances. I want to make sure you update your telephone number, and the telephone number is a really good thing. I'll show you in just a moment where your upline leader, or if customer service, customer support needs you for any reason, needs to help you update anything, needs information from you, they can call you. That makes it very wonderful. And then also your email address. Please make sure that your email address is updated at all times, and that you, if you make any of these changes, again, that you hit submit. So that is my profile. So the other thing that I want to show or share with you is my information. When you look at my information, it's going to give you a breakdown of everything that we just looked at. But a lot of times people will say, well, what is my replicated site? You can copy here or highlight there, hit copy, and that will be your replicated site. You can share that with someone from there. All right, and this, to get out of here, you can go back to overview. I like to call that or refer to that as your home button. So if you need to go back to home or where you come in to your back office anytime, you can hit overview. Recently, we've requested multiple times for people to update information. If we ask you to update your address, it's here under my profile. If we ask you to update your order, it's under here under ordering. So ordering here, if you were going to update your credit card information, you would do that here. In my monthly orders, you would click here. You have an existing order, you would click on that order. You'll notice that it turns blue there. You would click on the order and you would update your card information here. You can update your address and your shipping date. You can do that all here. Okay. And if you wanted to know when your auto ship comes out, that information is there. All right, so here we go. If you have a pending order, which there is no pending order here, but if you had a pending order, when you looked here in pending orders, it would say 1 or potentially 2. So if you have a pending order, you can also go in there and update your pending order. I have listed instructions. I believe they're pinned to announcements, and I'll show you where that is in just a few moments. Then you have members. If you have a holding tank, your information will be there. Unilevel options. Unilevel is your sponsor tree. So if someone refers to, or your compensation plan refers to sponsor tree or sponsor tree volume, that's where you would find that. And then you have a Unilevel graphical viewer. That Unilevel graphical viewer will give you a view of who you sponsored and who is immediately sponsored to them. Then you have binary options. This is where your binary tree is. Oops, sorry about that. This is where your binary tree is. Your binary viewer will be here. That's what shows your binary tree. And if you need a binary listing, that is a listing of everyone in your tree, left and right, for the binary. Okay. And then if you want to do a placement, you would click binary viewer. You would find an open spot here. You would click add member. And this box would come up and you would say select member to place from holding tank. And then there would be people here in your holding tank, and there would be a button here that you would need to use to place them. And that is very easily done. So that is members. So I'm going to go back to overview. In the future, there will be events here. There will be company, that's the company page there. And this is where we're going to spend most of our time this afternoon with each other. This is the Atlas Fast Start. So in the onboarding, so you have onboarding Atlas Fast Start. I'm going to click there. And you have your Atlas Launch 48. Lindsay always says out of the gate in 48. You want to definitely get started. You want to get more bang for your buck. You want to get going. You're either here for education or here for building a business, or both, some combination of both. So let's get into it. The very first thing you have here is a welcome to Atlas. Mr. Ben Wright, our Vice President of Field Development, is here to welcome you to the Atlas family. The next thing you have here is step 1. You want to make sure that you have MetaTrader 4 on your phone. On Sundays now, we have a copy and paste clinic. for you so that you can get started, no problem, and you can actually get out of the gate in 48. We also have TradingView here. TradingView is available on your phone as well as your computer. And then the next thing we have is Zoom. So a lot of people are familiar with Zoom, being that we have been in a pandemic for quite some time and people are using it for work and other things. People use it for school and other activities, and fun enough, they also use it for cocktail hours with friends now. But surprisingly enough, there's a lot of people that do not know what Zoom is. So you want to make sure that you point this out either to yourself or to your new customers and or new team members. And this is Discord. So Discord is how we get our trade ideas. It is also where you go to your live sessions. This is a channel where we put all of our information, chats, and things like that that has to do with trading. So it's very important. What I want to point out to you is that you can have it on a PC, Windows PC. You can have it on a Mac, iOS, or iPhone, and you can also have it on an Android. So those are there for your convenience. And what I want to show you is where most people get into difficulty in making sure that Discord, they have the Atlas server on their Discord, is that they believe that this needs to be added into their Discord server from Discord. What I will tell you is that you need to download Discord either to your PC or phone or both. I will let you know that you can actually have that on both your PC or your on your phone, on your cell phone, in both places with the same login. So what I would tell you is this can be copy pasted. If you copy paste it, you can put it here. This is where it would go to your server address. On your phone, it would go in your, like as if you opened up Safari or you opened up Google, you would put it there, just like you're going to search it. And I will let you, I'm going to click right here and I'll let you know, I'll show you what it looks like when you get the invitation. When the invitation pops up correctly, it will look just like this. You will accept invite, and then there will be another screen that follows that says accept invite. You will do that. And once you get a finished product, it looks a little something like this. You will have this icon there accessible to you. Okay, and we'll go back here. The next thing I want to talk about is, and the next thing on your Atlas Launch 48 is the Rapid Funnel app. Now, I want to let you know that Rapid Funnel does not look like this when you first add it to your phone. It is a green icon, but once you put all the information in, there's all your information for you. It looks just like this when you load it on your phone and everything's put in. I want to pause here and I want to tell you what a powerful tool Rapid Funnel is. It is absolutely a personal assistant in your pocket. No more looking for videos, no more looking for resources to share with people, no more looking for resources for yourself. There are a gamut of videos and resources and things that will make you more profitable faster if you are building a business, or if you want just to earn a free subscription. So I want to make sure that you utilize this because it is free to you, whether you are a customer or whether you are an IBP. Atlas believes in you and wants you to have the right tools for the job. So this is a very, very valuable tool, and I would encourage you to use it. So let's get to what you want to do. So if you have, if you've already loaded Rapid Funnel on your phone before you got here tonight, you would want to download, or if you haven't, you would want to download Rapid Funnel. You would want to tap install, and then you would follow the steps below. It's going to ask you for a group code, which is Atlas Map. It's going to ask you to enter some personal information. It's going to ask you to create a password. It's going to ask you to enter an IBP number or an ID number. You will remember before that I told you that your IBP or ID number are the very same. So you can find those in the upper right-hand corner of your back office if you are not familiar. So again, your ID or IBP number are the same. The next question it will ask is for your accountability partner. Your accountability partner is either your direct sponsor or somebody that you have teamed up with that's going to help you either on your adventure to learning the Forex education that you're here for, or someone that's going to help you build your business. So then you're going to get started. I want to point out that there are lots and lots of how-tos. So in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, there will be a 3 dots and it says more. Inside that, there's going to be something that says coaching. There are a lot of videos that are not only, there's a section for Atlas and there's also a section for Rapid Funnel. Rapid Funnel has provided you with every video that you need to know how to utilize the application. If you have any problems with Rapid Funnel, that is actually a function of something is not functioning correctly in Rapid Funnel, the information is here. And if it's something that you have a suggestion about Rapid Funnel or anything of that nature, you want to include Ben on that. Again, Ben Wright was the one that gave you the welcome at the beginning of this document. The next thing I want to point out is we have some amazing groups here at Atlas. And the first group that I want to talk about is the Atlas and Beyond corporate page. You're going to have lots of things cast to this page. There's a lot of information in that page, and that page is available for everyone. This next page is one we're going to spend a little time in and is a wealth of information. I want to make sure that I encourage you, if you have not been added to the Atlas Trading and Beyond page, then I want to encourage you to get back with the person that actually invited you or that you signed up with to have them add you to that page. It is a wealth of knowledge and it is for members only. The next thing I want to point out is Atlas Health and Wellness. This is where CBD is going to be in any of our wellness products that are coming in the future. That is an exciting thing because that is going to be in roughly about 3 weeks or so. So the first part of July. So that is fantastic. And again, that page is for members only as well. And then I'll bring you to Atlas Women Empowered. Sadly enough, fellas, this is just for the ladies. So it is an incredible group of powerful, wonderful women that are empowering other women to be not only fantastic entrepreneurs, but to search themselves to become the best version of themselves. So I want to make sure that you know that that is available. That is open to all women. So please encourage the ladies in your life, whether it be personal friends, people in the business, or anybody else. That is a safe place for all the ladies, and it is a wonderful, empowering group. Again, that is available for everyone. The next group is Atlas Latin America. That is for our Spanish-speaking people all around the world, whatever dialect of Spanish there is. That is for our members-only group, and they are a tremendous, passionate, loving group of people. So I encourage you to make sure that all Spanish-speaking people are plugged in there. And last but not least, Atlas Wi-Fi Wealth. This is for prospects only. It is what we call an ATM group or an ad tag message group. The way you use this group is you will add people to this group, let them know you're going to add them. And then once you add them, let them know, and then say, hey, whenever you accept that invitation, let me know. I want to tag you in something. And then you know whom it is that you're prospecting or whom it is that you're inviting to see this opportunity. So you want to tag them in posts that are relative to them or their needs. So again, those are all the groups. Make sure that you're plugged in. People that are plugged in to all these groups benefit themselves, grow their businesses faster. They stay more aware of everything that's going on. So I would encourage you to be in all of those, and all of the links are right there to make it easy for you to do so. Then we have step 3. This is where you want to go. This is your 14-day syllabus. This is where you want to start. your journey to your education. So I want to make sure that we breeze through here really quickly, but that you understand that we have planned things out from day 1 through day 14. And by that time, you will be in live sessions 2 to 3 days a week, and you will be well on your way to success. All right, so step 4 is download and save these to your desktop. These are fantastic PDFs. We have groups from all over the world that have encouraged me to let you know that these are absolutely priceless. These are master traders, and all of our educators really wanted you to have access to these to help you build your trading journal template, to make candlesticks easy for you. The Candlestick Bible is here. It's just a tremendous tool for you to have at your disposal, and tools that they've used to grow their knowledge. So make sure that you take a look at those, that you study those, and that you make that part of your education. The next thing I want to point out to you is important information. For instance, launch calls like we had tonight, onboarding calls like we're on right now. They're going to have the links and the passwords and the times on time zones. And then there's the Breakfast of Champions, the personal development sessions that happen every day, Monday through Friday. There's Spanish speaking overviews that happen every day. All that information is there. Basic information on your back office instructions, and the Atlas corporate overviews are also listed here. So basically anything that you need to know that's on a Zoom call, or the links or the passwords, any of those things, there's no reason to be confused. There's no reason not to be plugged in. Everything is there for you. And then there's your trading plan. This is a plan for success. So you most definitely want to make sure that you are planning to succeed from beginning to end. So as you go on your trading journey, many of these things may not make sense to you now, but it will make a world of sense to you later. The next thing we have for you is step number 7, which is for business builders. On the left-hand side, you have Jonathan Permitter. He is a absolutely wonderful leader. He's out of Austin, Texas. And he gives you a list of things that you want to do to make yourself successful. There are 7 things in there that you definitely want to get into, that you definitely want to do to be a success. So, and then you have Mr. Timothy Tran, our president of Atlas, on the right-hand side, and he's expressing to you the Marketing Assistant Pro, or what we refer to as the Atlas map. That is Rapid Funnel. You will hear those 2 things interchangeably. Rapid Funnel is the application, and once you put all of your Atlas information in, it becomes the Atlas map, because it is the map to your success. It is a personal assistant in your pocket, and it gives you the opportunity to expose. It gives you the opportunity to expose the opportunity to people easily, and gets the product to the masses at the touch of a button. And last but certainly not least is the Atlas calendar. I know this looks busy, but it can be sorted here by week, or it can be put in an agenda mode, or it can be printed out, which is fantastic. This is going to give you all of the sessions and all of the calls that we have throughout the day on the days of the week. And it is a tremendous tool. But what I want to show you is also, it is a Google Calendar. You can add this calendar to your calendars and you'll never miss a call, which is fantastic. All right. And so now we'll go back to the top. And that is the Atlas Launch 48. So I'll take you back to your back office and show you here. Let's see, there is Beyond Wealth. That is additional education, but this is really what you're here for, the Atlas Trading Academy. So I will tell you, once the first time that you log in here, you will need to register. This is incredibly important that you register for your education. So when you register, you're going to click on this button. Once you do that, it's going to ask you some very simple information: first name, last name, email address, password. You will confirm that password and you will put your IBP or ID number there Again, your IBP number and your ID number are the exact same number. Then when you get finished doing this, the one common thing that we have is people generally click to the right to log in. What you need to do is you're registering, so you come all the way down here to the bottom and you will click register. Oftentimes people will call customer service, or they will let me know that they have been locked out of their Atlas Academy. And most of the time, I will say, so far it's been 100% of the time. 100% of the time is that they did not register, or they did register, they put this information in and they hit login instead of register. Again, you must register before you go in the first time. I'm going to click login because I've already registered, and I'm going to put my information in, and then I'm going to put my password in. The password is sensitive. It's case sensitive. So once you get logged in, this is what it looks like. This is your student area. So what I want to show you is that these are powerful areas. This is your education in a nutshell. You're going to have trading essentials, technical trading, strategic trading, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and MetaTrader Mobile. I will also tell you that 99% of the educators that I've met will say MetaTrader 4 is the way to go. MetaTrader 4 is timeless. It's been around longer, and it is very trusted. So let's take you into the education. I'm not going to stay in here long, but I will tell you that it is an absolute wealth of knowledge. So I'm going to click here in the world of trading. This is where you begin. And what you would do here is you're going to click play. You're going to watch the video to the end. There will be questions that come up at the end. You will answer the questions, click complete, and move on. If you want to get back to your student area, which is where we began, you click student area, and here you are back at the beginning. The next thing you have is ebooks. You have Beginner's Guide to Trading, Advanced Guide to Trading, and Guide to Cryptocurrency. Those are there for you, as well as market research, technical analysis, and market news. I'm going to pause right here and go into market news. I want to open that for you. It's going to load, and I want to show you that this is not Atlas news. This is market news. This is what's happening in the world that would affect Forex and cryptocurrency. So there's 10 hours, 13 hours, so on and so forth. If you want to get back to the student area, again, this button is easy to navigate at the top, and we're right back where we began. There are also calendars here, economic calendars and cryptocurrency calendars. And I want to show you the navigation at the top of your screen. You also have your video courses here, your ebooks here, market research, calendars, and you'll notice here, my account. That was recently added because one of our wonderful IBPs suggested that we have a logout screen. So there you have it. Ask and you shall receive. So you want to log out there. And it takes you back to the screen. All right, and that is your back office. So I promised you that we would go through all of this, and then I would take you to, sorry, there's a lot of messages. My apologies. All right, I would take you to Atlas and Beyond Trading. It is super fun to see all the wonderful things that people are doing. It is super fun to see everything that's going on, but it is also a wealth of knowledge. Again, there are announcements here. If you look at announcements, you can see right here, it says see all 27. So the reason why this stays at the top is because there are announcements that you need to see. Those announcements will come up, and as I told you, if you had a pending order, you would need to follow those steps. There are important announcements all throughout. Events that we have upcoming. For instance, we have a Atlas trading weekend that's coming July 18th through July 20th. where you'll be able to hang out with our traders, our educators, and they will be teaching you there in live sessions, and that is here at the Homewood Suites Hilton in Conroe, Texas. And also, we have a September to Remember event that is September 25th through 27th. I am super excited about that. That will be themed, and it will be amazing. There's tons and tons of information here and announcements. I also want to point out that we are on many forms of social media. We are in Facebook, obviously, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, and you can find us there. We are a fantastic network, so we want to make sure that you share that with everyone. All right, so let's go to units. Again, we were in announcements, and now we're going to units. Units is an absolute mother load of information. You will have pending orders in your back office, how to take care of that, and Atlas social media that we just went through. If you missed an onboarding and you want to go back and look at one, there's one there. The Atlas FAQ that I pointed out earlier, instructions to Discord if you've missed something on this, that will be recorded as well. How to register for the Atlas Academy, how to upgrade to IVP. It's all here. If you want to talk about commissions, if you want to see the compensation plan, if you need training for the back office, again, this is wonderful. Copy pasting trading is there. Understanding candlesticks, again, it is a wealth of knowledge. Let's scroll down here because I want to take you to calendars. Earlier, I told you about the corporate online calendar that was located in your Atlas Launch 48. It is also located here for your convenience. Here is your calendar of networking calendar. This is going to tell you where your personal development sessions every Sunday with the Les Brown. The Les Brown, folks, is doing our personal development for us on Sundays. Make sure that you are there. Make sure that your teams are there. That is always a powerful way to get your Sunday, get fulfilled on your Sunday and get your week started correctly. Then we have a copy paste clinic. We did the first one this past Sunday, and those will continue on as we go through the weeks to come. Breakfast of Champions is every day, Monday through Friday. That's 11 a.m. Central. All times are present. We have momentum calls, movement calls. We have onboardings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We have Spanish overviews, and we have Spanish onboardings as well. So the thing is you can stay plugged in, you can keep your teams plugged in, and all that is there for you. But if you're here for trading, or if you're here for trading and networking, then this is the calendar for you. I want to make sure that I point out to you that all beginners classes are in yellow here, or if you'll see at the bottom, all the beginners classes are in lighter colors. So you can see them, identify them on the calendar. You have Daniel Blake teaching price action trading. You have Mr. Aaron Lockhart teaching fast trading. And you have Mr. John Spencer teaching smart cloud trading. I want you to also pay attention that there are London sessions. So our sessions start as early as 1 a.m. Central. And then we have point and figure trading with Jonathan Morgan. We have, like I said, price action trading. We have special sessions for our gold and platinum members. We have price action day trading with Mr. Paul Austin. And we have wave analysis for intermediate with Stefan Burrows, and also a beginner's class for wave analysis with Stefan Burrows as well. And then weekly market outlook with Stefan. It is an incredible arsenal of many methodologies, so you can find out what kind of trader that you want to be. But what we recommend is that you first begin with your Atlas Academy, where we just came from in your back office. Every beginner should begin with a firm foundation. The Atlas Academy is the foundation by which you need to start your education. Once you have done your education there, or once you begin your education there, we ask you to hop into Beginners Basics with Daniel Blake at 9 a.m. Central. Again, all the times for all the time zones are listed there. That is Monday through Thursday and then each one of those classes build on the other. So if you attend Monday, you need to attend Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to complete that session. I would recommend that you always go back to your education in your Atlas Academy and then come back to here until you feel comfortable, and then move on and find someone else and find out who you are as a trader. But you ask what you do once you find this class. How do you get there? What do you do? Well, that's where Discord comes into effect. So you find the class that you want, and then you go to Discord. So your Discord is here, and you want to go to your live session, so you go to live session links. Once you go to live session links, you click there on this channel, and today happens to be the 16th. So I'm going to find the 16th. And there you go. Mr. Daniel Blake posted in here, he posted a Zoom link, and you will go to class. So that is how you find the date and time on the calendar that is located in Atlas and Beyond Trading in units under Unit 8, and those are printable as well, so you can have those there. So let's go through the rest of Discord while we're here. So VIP trade ideas, this is where your trade ideas will be posted by our educators and traders. This is a fantastic way to do copy paste until you become the person that can analyze your own trades. These gentlemen are trading these ideas themselves, so it's fantastic. Next, you'll have the Atlas community chat. You will notice that there are recorded sessions in here. You will notice that the educators will come and chat with you in here. They will answer questions for you. You can talk to them about anything that you want to regarding trading, that is. Then we have announcements. These are announcements, whatever they may be. They could be things that are new to Atlas. That looks like something I might want to look at. They could be upcoming things, live sessions. They could be information on how you update something. They could be where to go to find us on social media. Again, it's announcements. So whatever kind of announcements it is. There's additional analysis here. There's additional trade ideas here. Atlas Networkers, if you want to know about copy paste clinics, if you want to know links to those things, if you want to know when something's coming up, what you need to know next. Then you have Atlas Testimonials. We are brand new. Please let us know if you have testimonials. We want nothing more than to make sure that we share your experience with the masses. We have Latino trade ideas, Latino general chat, and Latino networkers. We want to make sure that everybody has a place here at Atlas. And that, my friends, is the end of my presentation. So I'll stop sharing and show my face. It's me again. All right, so I have a question. I'm going to stop recording. So I'll stop recording. All right, so we're still live, but I want to go ahead and answer your question. So go ahead. Lashaya, did I get that right? Okay, so username, your username, you can always use your ID or IBP number. You can use your ID or IBP number. Your username is also the prefix of your replicated website as well. Does anyone else have a question? Anyone else? I think you can raise your hand if you want to say anything. Okay, great information. Thank you, Alicia. Fantastic. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate that. I am happy to have you here. And again, if you were not on the call when I first got started, welcome to Atlas. We are happy to have you. If you have any questions, you need to reach out to support at atlasandbeyond.com. There are some amazing people behind the scenes there that will take care of you. You can also reach out to me if you would like. You can reach out in Messenger. I am in many of your groups. If you have any questions, just please find me and let me know how we can help you. So do I have any other questions? Going once? Going twice? All right, everybody, have a fantastic night. Oh, wait. How to connect with you for help when and if needed. You can reach me by Facebook Messenger. It's probably the easiest. And if I'm not currently in your group, or if you're not in a group, just message me. Or you can do email. You can email me at terry@atlasandbeyond.com. Okay, good. Any other questions? Again, going once, going twice. Okay, y'all have a fantastic night. I will see you on the inside. Bye.